Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm Kristen Stiles, and I am your Usborne Books and More independent consultant. I'm going to show you a few more new titles from the summer 2017 release. This is for our younger set. So here is from the That's Not My series. You'll recognize the illustrations, the little white mouse that appears in all of the That's Not My series, which if you're not familiar with, it's a bunch of touchy-feely books. They all feature this little mouse, and he is looking for whatever is in the title. That's not my hedgehog, that's not my dragon, that's not my mermaid or my princess, etc., etc., etc. There's a lot in the stories. So if you're interested in those, let me know. But this is from the same series, but it's taller and shorter. So your child is learning how to tell the difference between taller and shorter with the same friendly characters. It's not really a touchy-feely book. They do have, the cutouts and things that are interesting, but it's not a touchy-feely book by itself. But it does reinforce taller and shorter. So it also has a height chart combo if you want that goes with this. Either you can buy it standalone or you can get it with the height chart, which is kind of a nice feature for maybe a new mom or a first birthday where they're tall enough that you can actually start measuring them up against the wall and they can stand. So lots of fun for that. Alfie and Bet's ABC is probably one of my favorite books from the new releases. It's a pop-up alphabet book. Alfie and Bet are trying to debate which letter is the best, and they just cannot decide. What I love about these books is that even though they point out various things that start with the letter, like eggs, fox, and goat, there's more than that on the page that start with things like there's fish, there's a gorilla, there is a donut. They might not necessarily call it out, but you can once your kids learn the sounds of these letters, they can go through and pick out all the different things that start with that letter. You can start reinforcing that there's other things that start with that letter, and they can recognize those sounds. So it's a really interesting book. I really like how it pops out of the page. The pictures are gorgeous. I like how there's so many choices on the page to point out and look at things and figure out what things start with. So it's a lot of fun. Muddle and Match. This one is Jungle Animals, which is not the new release. Fairy Tales is the new release, but in case you haven't seen it, and I'm sorry I didn't have a copy of it yet, I just wanted to show you, it has different sentences, and depending on how you have it lined up, you can get different results. So if you just want to look at the frog, which I lost his feet. Not sure where his feet are. Here they are. So you have the whole thing. Oops, that's not a frog, that's a crocodile. Okay, well I can't find his feet, but anyway, let's go to the first page, that would be easier. You have your monkey. You have the whole sentence. You can change the monkey's middle and change the whole sentence to make up something silly. So that's what is fun about it. You can do all kinds of silly little sentences with these stories. There's a whole bunch in this series. Fairy Tales happens to be the newest one, and this one that I'm showing you right now is Jungle Animals. Billy B. Brown fans, there's a preschool series. So for your younger readers, you have picture books. And Billy has a wonderful imagination. There's two more in this picture book series, Animal Hospital and Outer Space. And her and her friend Jack go to take Teddy to the hospital. And Billy becomes the doctor, and Jack is her nurse. And they fix up all kinds of animals at the hospital. And then, of course, they get back just in time for fruit snack, which is how every book ends. Spoiler alert, probably a little late. But anyway, it's a really, really sweet book. Lots of fun, lots of imagination in this whole series. That's why I love it. It's a lot of fun with, kids. They just get way into their games and their imagination. It's so much fun. Beauty and the Beast actually released earlier in the season. However, it was out of stock for a while, so I just wanted to show people who might not have seen it yet. It's got a wonderful cutout. I mean, look at this gate cutout. It's just amazing. There is flaps, oops, for you to see and pick through, and it's just a beautiful book. It's a very abridged version for your younger readers of Beauty and the Beast. So it's a great bedtime read. Lots of fun pictures, flaps, short bouts of text, so it doesn't get too long for the younger readers, because Beauty and the Beast is actually a really complicated story if you read the whole one. But this is perfect for preschoolers just getting into Beauty and the Beast and some of the other fairy tales. There's a Cinderella one, and I believe Sleeping Beauty is coming out soon. And the last one I want to show you in this video is Love You Who. It is this cutest picture book. It's basically about a parent and their baby, an owl in this case, and how much the parent loves the baby and how much that the baby has changed his life. And when he is teaching him, he is learning too. And anything is possible when we're together. It's a really adorable book for your preschoolers or even kids beginning to read. I find that these books come back out even though your kids might be reading above level. If they have younger siblings and they want to read to them, they're really a great addition to your home. So. But anyway, fabulous book. Really cute. It's one of those sentimental ones that makes me cry the first time I read it, and I don't do it again when I read it to my kids. But anyway, I hope you saw something that interested you, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.